In the stew on the regular, moves on the cellular. The way I move isn't similar. The way you do don't resemble us. My whole crew got the juice, smoking hella blunts. In the stew on the regular, making moves on the cellular. The way I move isn't similar. The way you do don't resemble us. My whole crew got the juice, smoking hella blunts. And we do what we want. On the move, don't assume you can fuck with us. Give me a beat and I'll fuck it up. Just be discreet if you speak on us. You ain't street, don't want beef for acting like you tough. I ain't street, that'll surprise you what that bullshit does. Gotta eat overseas where I'm ending up. You a dog, I'm a beast, ain't no comparing us. 214 to 213, that's the area. Heard you afraid to chase your dreams, why you scary, huh? You only go hard off the bean, get so flow berries, huh? Skinny V, I'ma only do me, fucking me. One team, 3DC, running things, little bitch. In the stew on the regular, moves on the cellular. The way I move isn't similar. The way you do don't resemble us. My whole crew got the juice, smoking hella blunts. In the stew on the regular, making moves on the cellular. The way I move isn't similar. The way you do don't resemble us. My whole crew got the juice, smoking hella blunts. And we keep rolling up, smoke them down, pass them round, they don't know about us. Hold me back or hold me down, still gon' run it up. Said hold me back or hold me down, still gon' run it up. Hold me back or hold me down, still gon' run it up. Hold me back or hold me down, still gon' run it up. I'm still gon' run it up. In the stew on the regular, moves on the cellular. The way I move is a similar. The way you do don't resemble us. My whole crew got the juice, smoking hella blunts. In the stew on the regular, making moves on the cellular. The way I move is a similar. The way you do don't resemble us. My whole crew got the juice, smoking hella blunts. And we do what we want. On the move, don't assume you can fuck with us. Give me a beat and I'll fuck it up. Just be discreet if you speak on us. You ain't street, don't want beef, quit acting like you tough. I ain't street, but it'll surprise you what that bullshit does. Gotta eat overseas where I'm ending up. You a dog, I'm a beast, ain't no comparing us. 2 and 4 to 2 and 3, that's the area. Heard you afraid to chase your dreams, why you scary, huh? You only go hard off the beam, get some flow berries, huh? Skinny V, I'ma only do me, fucking me. 1 team, 3DC, running things, little bitch. In the stew on the regular, moves on the cellular. The way I move is a similar. The way you do don't resemble us. My whole crew got the juice, smoking hella blunts. In the stew on the regular, making moves on the cellular. The way I move is a similar. The way you do don't resemble us. My whole crew got the juice, smoking hella blunts. And we keep rolling up, smoke them down, pass them round, they don't know about us. Hold me back up, hold me down, still gon' run it up. Said hold me back up, hold me down, still gon' run it up. Hold me back up, hold me down, still gon' run it up. Hold me back up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're at the 2-minute warning. And you can hear that crowd ready. They've been waiting a long time for the return of JM Promotions live right here on the HCPW YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Special edition, the first episode of Season 2, our new home right here on HCPW. I'd like to thank everybody from the HCPW main offices for bringing back JMP. We are just ecstatic to be able to bring back this brand of wrestling right to you. And let's not waste any time. We got 3 championship matches tonight. On top of that, we're going to have 2 contender matches to determine the main event next week for who's going to be the second ever for Season 2 JM Pro Champion. But let's get right into the JM Pro Cruiserweight Champion right now. We have El Fuego, Scumbag Ra, the one and only Savage, and Jackson J.D. Davis. That is coming up here live and next.
214 to 213, that's the area. Heard you afraid to chase your dreams, why you scary, huh? You only go hard off the bean, get some flow berries, huh? Skinny V, I'ma only do me, fucking me. One team, 3DC, running things, little bitch. In the stool on the regular, moves on the cellular.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't subscribed to the HCPW YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe right now. Turn those notifications on. You can follow HCPW_2K on Instagram and Twitter, and JMPro2K on Instagram and Twitter. Make sure you hit us up on all forms of social media so you can keep up to date with everything that we're doing. We have 3 shows a week now. JM Pro here on Friday nights. We have 2 other shows, one on Sunday, one on Wednesday. I'm so hyped right now, I'm all confused. I don't know which show's which. But this Sunday, and welcome back to the Providence Arena for JM Pro Live. And we're going to get this Cruiserweight Championship Battle Royal. 4 contenders are going to be heading to the ring. And here is the first of them, El Fuego, 5'11", 204 pounds from Tijuana, Mexico. He wants to make his name right here on JM Pro. And what a way to do it is if on his debut match, he could become the Cruiserweight Champion. You're going to see an unorthodox luchador style from this young man. He is ready to impress this crowd live in Providence. And here comes a man that Providence knows very well. Born and raised here in Rhode Island, now residing out of Boston, Massachusetts. This man stands at 6'2", weighs at 205 pounds. He is known as the Scumbag Ra. Scumbag Ra recently just came off of a short stint with UWA. After 2 unsuccessful bouts with then tag team partner Rancid Rod, was also on JM Pro tonight. They had some words and some differences, ended up breaking up the stable. They find themselves back in the developmental here on JM Pro Live. But I gotta say, Scumbag Ra has a real good opportunity. After losing 2 straight matches over on UWA, he can show up tonight, Season 2 debut of JM Pro Live, and win the Cruiserweight Championship. And that'd be one hell of a way to turn around his luck, because he has none of it as of late. And this man looks ready. Can't wait to get things started here tonight. Oh, and here we go. Another man that is not new to the JM Pro world. Now known as the one and only Savage. Savage, 5'10", 185 pounds, now hailing from Queens, New York. He has a good opportunity tonight. Also in the ring with a familiar foe in Scumbag Raw. And this crowd's definitely behind the one and only Savage, who is ready to go here tonight. And here comes the newest signee to the JM Pro roster, who's probably been around the block in the WWE 2K core community. He's hailed from a few different promotions and now lands here in HCPW Developmental, JM Pro. Another man that hasn't had too much luck anywhere else he's been, so he's hoping to turn it around here tonight. And it seems to be a trend with every contender in this match. Jackson Davis, 6'1", 205 pounds, from the state of Ohio. He is just under the required weight to be considered a cruiserweight. And we'll see what he's all about as these four men are about to get it underway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and there you see it, the newly designed Cruiserweight Championship title. One of these men will be walking out of Providence tonight, the Season 2 Cruiserweight Champion. All four men look ready, and there we go. Match is underway. Quickly, Savage and El Fuego go at it, and there's a Hurricane Rana by Savage. Meanwhile, Scumbag Jackson Davis going back and forth. And El Fuego with some high-flying offense, and then a great arm drag on the other side of the ring, quickly reversed by Scumbag Raw. We got all four men battling at the same time right now. JD and Scumbag Raw exchanging blows. Big chop by Savage. Oh, Scumbag almost knocked outside the ring there. Able to hold on and stay on the apron. Wait a second. Another reversal there, but look at Savage. What a great face buster there by Savage as he changes his mind and goes right to Scumbag. And it looks like JD and Savage are switching off. No, wait, Raw's rolling on the outside of the apron, trying to regain himself. Meanwhile, El Fuego working on JD. Now JD rolling to the outside, and Savage and Fuego are going back at it. Fuego over the top, reverse DDT. Great maneuver by El Fuego. And now Scumbag Raw's got up, but he's going right back for JD. The two bigger cruiserweights keep going at it, while the two smaller cruiserweights stay going at it. And I spoke too soon. Scumbag Raw grabbing El Fuego now, bringing him over to the ropes. Looks like he's going to be trying to get that elimination. And there it is. El Fuego on the outside, and enough said about him. Meanwhile, the one and only Savage goes to kick JD. JD reverses it. Savage is down. Scumbag back on JD. What's he going for? Looks like a powerbomb. And it looked like he was trying to throw him over to that top rope, but Savage got in the way. Savage got Scumbag off the top rope with an awesome Hurricane Rana. The leaping ability of Savage is just uncanny. Savage with JD, throws him into the corner. Goes for the right hand. JD reverses. Now Savage in a bad way, but back and forth. And a great clothesline. And Savage is showing that he has been working out in this offseason. It is a shooting star press. Incredible maneuver right off the top rope. Meanwhile, he's not paying attention to Scumbag, who's got him right there, putting him on the ropes. What are we going to see here? He's going for another powerbomb, this time on Savage. Savage is in a bad way. And there he goes, a powerbomb. Scumbag Raw, who's had a bad couple weeks, is just on top of his game tonight. You can see he's very short-tempered. He's trying to get to the point. 10 bashes of JD's skull in that corner. But wait a second, JD can still see straight. Great elbow to the top of the head. Rolls out of it. Scumbag with a drop toe hold. And there we go. Oh, there's that front flip pile driver Scumbag Raw loves so much. That finishing maneuver. And that's going to put JD in a bad way. You're going to think he's going to try to throw him over the top rope. But wait, JD somehow grabs Scumbag. He's got him up. Looks like a brain buster by JD. Great maneuver. Unbelievable. Uppercut by JD. Scumbag Raw looked like he had this match won, but he just couldn't handle the reverse game of JD. Jackson Davis is just doing what he can, and it looks like this man's about to try to win the title. Scumbag Raw is not in a good way. He's about to get thrown over. Oh my God, Scumbag able to hang on to the apron and able to fight JD off, hitting the knee there, and quickly goes for a back rake. The dirty maneuvers and a nice belly-to-belly slam. And these men just need to stay on the offense, but it just seems like they're jockeying for position the entire time. Scumbag Raw with a nice right hand and a chop. Kick to the midsection. Another kick to the midsection. And there's a swinging neck breaker. And it looks like Raw's back in control, but don't count JD out. He's already reversed 3 times before when we thought this match was over, and it looks like this time JD is going to be trying to throw it over the top rope. Can JD hang on? Oh, wait a second. And there it is right there. And that, just like that, the match is over. What a match. There's that shooting star press when Savage was firmly in control. But later on, there you see Scumbag Raw gets his opportunity to just powerbomb him right over the top rope. And there's that front foot pile driver by Scumbag Raw that I thought was just going to be the end of this match. He should have tried to throw JD over the top rope then. But this match carried on. And right there, this is what sealed the deal. JD gets tossed out, but not for a lack of effort, hanging in there to the last 2. And this man is your Cruiserweight champion for Season 2 of JM Pro Live. What a match. Can't complain about that, folks. The man that had one hell of a bad month just turned his luck around by going to a new company and able to walk in and get new hardware. Congratulations to Scumbag Raw, and great effort by all the other competitors in that matchup. But coming up next, we have Deadcast versus Sheldon Schultz. The winner of this match is going to go to the main event next week. It'll be Deadcast versus Sheldon Schultz, and then you'll have Beretta coming up next against Rancid Randy Rod. The winner of the next 2 matches carry on to the main event next week, and the winner of that match will be the JM Pro champion for Season 2. But first, we got to find out who's going to get there. Who earns those spots? There's only 2 available. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if it's your first time on the HCPW YouTube channel, make sure you're subscribing and turn those notifications on. We are live right here from Providence, Rhode Island for JM Pro Live. And let's get this card underway. Here comes the Deadcast, standing at 6'8", 245 pounds. He's from places unknown. He's not much of a talker. All he knows to do is to climb into that ring and destroy whatever he sees in front of him. First time being on JM Pro Live. First time even entering a squared circle. And we're going to see what he can do right here tonight. One of those talents that's a late bloomer in the pro wrestling world. At the age of 33, he decided to get into the industry. But this is a tall, scary of an individual. Will he be able to hang and get a title shot next week? And here comes his opponent. This is going to be one of the darkest matches of the card tonight, folks. Both these men are not the type of people I want to be locked in a small room with. They both give me the creeps. And here comes a very talented young man hailing from Chicago, Illinois. 6'1", 210 pounds. He's very undersized compared to his opponent. But he considers his style a Santanic strong style. He's hoping with his variation of kicks, he'll be able to chop this big 6'8" man down to size, but we'll see just how that works. And like I said, folks, the winner of this match goes on to the main event next week. They will face the winner of the next match, Beretta and Rancid Randy Rod. They will each get a chance of becoming the JM Pro champion. And here we go. Deadcast. Sheldon Schultz. The bell is rung and we're underway. Right away, Deadcast goes for the big boot, caught by Schultz. But that doesn't matter. Quick neck breaker by the Deadcast. Now slowly picking up Schultz. Schultz, Irish whipped into the corner. Wait, great reversal by Schultz. Getting behind the big man, chopping him down, hit back of the knee, and a quick back suplex. And not wasting any time, but then he kicks the big man into the back, and it didn't even phase the Deadcast until that big kick to the chin. Unbelievable. Now a kick to the back of his own right there. Sheldon Schultz now. Great shoulder block, knocking the big man down. And there's that variation of kicks I told you about, and a big knee to the face, and that mask is not going to protect him much. Oh, wait, I thought he ducked it, but there was another one that Deadcast wasn't expecting. But there's the strength of the Deadcast with one arm sweeping the legs out from under Schultz. Schultz, though, showing the resiliency, able to get back on top, and this is just back and forth action to start this match out. Both these men want a chance to have some hardware next week. Both these men want a chance to be in the main event next week. Great fireman's carry by the Deadcast. And a big kick to the gut. Now dropping the knee in the lower back, and Schultz is in trouble. And maybe I spoke too soon. There's a big knee to the face. Deadcast not expecting that, and he's just using all of his body weight right onto the gut of the Deadcast. Got to do everything you can to keep this big man down, and it looks like Schultz is just stalking Deadcast, and there's a big knee right there. The Santanic strong style himself. Now he's setting him up, and another double stomp to the gut. Wait, goes for the kick to the chest, but Deadcast was expecting it, caught it, and then quickly brings Schultz down, but not enough. Schultz constantly with these incredible resilient reversals. Deadcast, I think, is just getting beaten by speed at this point. But there's Deadcast showing the power. Big short arm clothesline. And another reversal. Big shoulder block. These men going back and forth. Sheldon Schultz showing that he is not scared of the size of the 6'8" Deadcast. And now it looks like he's going to try to slow the pace down a little bit with that arm lock. And there he goes, trying to torque the shoulder right out of the socket there. Picks the big man up. Looks like a roll-up. No. Looks like he's trying to lock that submission in. Deadcast screaming in pain. He's right there next to the ropes, though. Able to break out of it before he had to grab the bottom rope. Goes for the big clothesline. Sheldon Schultz reverses it quickly. Gets him in a headlock, trying to slow this much smaller and faster opponent down. And the big man, Deadcast, just trying to keep overpowering him, hoping eventually Sheldon Schultz won't have anything else to give. In the corner, flipping him around. What's he setting him up for? Oh, here it is. This is what he calls the Deadcast Slam. Unbelievable face first. Sheldon Schultz in a load of hurt. 1, 2. A kick out right after 2. I thought that was it. That's what the Deadcast calls the Deadcast Slam. Wasn't enough to put Sheldon Schultz down, and now Deadcast is just getting beefed up. Wait a second. Great reversal by Sheldon Schultz. That STO catching Deadcast in midair. Now Sheldon Schultz back in control. Look at the Deadcast. Even though he's new to the wrestling biz, wisely rolls out of the ring. Grabs himself an extra time to grab a breath. And now he's got him up in a running power slam. And Sheldon Schultz must have felt that through every bone in his body. And going for another pin right there. 1, and a kick out right after 1. Sheldon Schultz's resiliency is ridiculous. And quickly, there goes Sheldon Schultz fast, back into that submission hold. This time he's locked it in the middle of the ring. Can he get the big man to tap out? He's torquing at the ankle and the knee. Not enough to keep him down, and now a big clothesline cutting Sheldon Schultz right off. Now Sheldon Schultz is on the outside of the ring, half unconscious. Unbelievable, and there's a big spine buster. Sheldon Schultz wisely trying to get away from the big man, but wait, couldn't get away far enough. Now Deadcast back in the ring. He's got Schultz right where he wants him. A bunch of right hands, and Schultz is just down, and he's in a bad way. And what is Deadcast doing? He's out there freaking out when he should be trying to get the pin. Giving Sheldon Schultz too much time. Right hand, but oh, it's blocked. But then a kick to the midsection. And a Russian leg sweep by Sheldon Schultz. And now he's stalking the dead man himself. Deadcast in a load of trouble. Wait a second. Spoke too soon. Deadcast able to catch the kick. Now wait, what is he doing here? Look at this submission maneuver. He's got the knee torqued around the back of the neck, but Schultz able to lift himself up. He's punching himself out of it. This was not the match I expected to be the match of the night, but right now they're making a fair claim to it. It's only the second match of the card, and there's another big spine buster. The Deadcast is now working on the legs of Schultz, taking the page out of Schultz's playbook. Unbelievable. Great side slam right there. And you can see the aggravation in Deadcast now just blatantly choking Sheldon Schultz. There's a pin attempt right there. 1, 2, and a kick out right after 2. I do not know how Sheldon Schultz is still alive in this matchup. Being slammed around by the 6'8" monster, the Deadcast. This is crazy. Deadcast goes for a kick to the midsection, reversed. Another sweep. Now he's got a half crab there. Now Deadcast once again needs to break out of another submission, and he does. The strength of his lower body, and go right back to the blatant choke. Deadcast must be completely aggravated. Big leg drop right there, and a kick to the face for good measure. This match is not for the faint of heart. Look at the violent knee to the face now. And what does Deadcast do? Deadcast is going up. 6'8". 6'8". 300 pounds there, and he just crashed and burned. And oh wait, there's a reversal by Schultz. Schultz got him in the middle rope there. And now he drops the knee right onto the throat of the Deadcast. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. He's just mocking him at this point. And there it is. Lights out by Sheldon Schultz. 1, 2, 3 right there. That's your match. That is it. That was incredible. I did not expect a match like that, but Sheldon Schultz came into JM Pro and showed why he calls himself Satanic Strong Style. The Deadcast had him oversized, overpowered, and the one thing he kept showing, Sheldon Schultz showed resiliency. He's going to the main event next week, right here on the HCPW YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe and turn those notifications on, because we will be live with that main event. But first, we got to find out who Sheldon Schultz is going to face. Is it going to be Beretta, or is it going to be Rancid Randy Rod? This match is coming up next. And here we go, folks. 6'5", 302 pounds, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He calls himself Beretta. And this man has a chance to go to the main event next week and face Sheldon Schultz. Can he come up on top of Rancid Randy Rod right here live tonight? We're going to find out. This is the first look I'm getting out of Beretta. He's got a good balance of size, strength, and athleticism. And we'll see what he can do live right here tonight. And so far, Providence can't get enough of Beretta. They're already liking what they're seeing out of this young man. Up and here we go. Beretta's opponent tonight. Another guy that we talked about earlier, we saw Scumbag Rancid Rod, 6'7", 266 pounds, used to be one half, or a member, I should say, of Scumbag Nation. He had a 2-week stint over in UWA. After 2 unsuccessful matches with his former tag team partner, Scumbag Raw, they got into a disagreement, and it ended up them both asking to get pulled out of their contract. Ironically, when they went to go find work as singles competitors, they both ended up here on JM Pro Live. And as you saw, Scumbag Raw early tonight won the Cruiserweight Championship. So we're going to see what Rancid Rod can do. Can he show his former tag team partner, I'm sure is watching in the back, that he has a shot of becoming a champion, all in the same show, all in the same company. This is a big man's a scary man. Beretta's got his work cut out for him. Beretta a little bit undersized, but where he doesn't have the height, he makes up in weight. And here we go. Beretta looks ready. Rancid Rod looking ready. And there's the ring of the bell, and we're underway. Third match of the night, and a belly-to-back suplex right away. Rancid Rod making sure he wastes no time, but quickly Beretta rolls up, but walks right into a snap suplex, and a quick pin right there, but quickly kicked out. Beretta says it's going to take more than that. Kick to the back, and now a blatant choke. Rancid Rod trying to keep Beretta down and get this match over with quickly, but I don't know if he's going to get that. Quick reversal by Beretta. Beretta able to sweep his legs out from under him, and a bunch of strikes just following. And I've seen Rod in the ring. I have not seen Beretta, and Beretta showing off some talent and resiliency right there. Dropping the neck of Rod on that top rope and then following it up with a series of kicks. Goes for a punch to the head, but it's quickly interrupted by an elbow to the gut. And now Rancid Rod showing off the speed for his size. Both these men showing off a lot of speed. One, a quick pin attempt there. Not enough, though. And back to the punches to the head. Rancid Rod not laying up. Making sure that he doesn't give Beretta enough time to get in the offense going. And now look at him just squeezing the trap muscle of Beretta. Beretta says enough of that, sweeps the legs out from under him. And then quickly a reversal by Rod. He ends up with a back body drop. Elbow to the head. Beretta now in trouble. He's up on the shoulders of Rod. What's he going to do here? What a maneuver there. Death Valley driver of some sort. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2. That was too close for comfort. But Rod can't believe it. He thought the match was over. And now look at him. Shay giving him the thumbs down, and look at this. Looks like he's going for that sit-down powerbomb of his. And there it is. Is this match over already? There's the pin. Ref's not in position. 1, 2. Oh my God, I thought the match was over right there. It was just shy of a 3 count. Beretta just saved his own ass, because I thought the match was going to end there. Rancid Rod was going to the main event next week. Rod able to stay in control. Big shoulder uppercut, whatever it was, in the corner. Beretta's in a load of trouble right now. He needs to get back in his game. Randy Rod trying to pull the shoulder right out of the socket. Beretta needs to get up, needs to break out of it. Beretta just seems like he's in a load of hurt. Using his elbows to try to get him out of it. He's up to one knee. Punches to the midsection. Great hip toss. What a show of strength by Beretta, but I wonder if the damage is done on that shoulder. Rancid Rod slow to get to his feet. You better look out. Quick arm drag by Rancid Rod, though. Saw it coming. There he is. He's got Beretta back up on his shoulders. And there's that Death Valley driver modified again. And is Rancid Rod going to the top rope? What are we going to see here? And that's a swanton bomb by a man that's 6'7", over 300 pounds. 1, 2. Oh my God. That is just a 2 count. But can someone tell me, where was this athleticism from Rod back when he was with UWA? Because maybe they would have won some matches. Wait a second. Going for the sit-down powerbomb again. And there it is. Is he going to go for the pin? Needs to get on him quick. Ref's not in position. 1, 2. And a kick out after 2. And you got to believe Rod's blaming the ref on that. It took him way too long to get on a knee to count that pinfall. Unbelievable there. Front headlock, not going anywhere. Now Beretta with a front headlock of his own, and there's a flapjack. And now Rod is just freaking out, folks. Unbelievable match so far. But wait, Beretta showing some fight still. Luthi's press. Bunch of right hands. I'm not dead yet. There's a pin and a kick out. Not even a 1 count. It's going to take more than that. Beretta needs to get some more offense going if he wants to take down the big man. Rancid Rod right back on him with a series of strikes. Is this another Death Valley driver? I think it is. Third one is a charm. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, Oh my God, Beretta won't die. Beretta won't die. And quickly, Beretta able to get up, and I don't even know how. Sweeps the legs out from Randy Rod. Showing off to this crowd, trying to get everyone on their feet, trying to gain the momentum. And here he goes with a series of clotheslines and a great power slam there. Picking Randy Rod up, and there's a spear, hook of the leg. 1, 2, oh man, not even a 2 count. It's gonna take more than that, Beretta. But I gotta say, the improvement in a week from Rancid Randy Rod is incredible. The man is just not stopped. But wait a second, Beretta, there he is. There's a jackhammer. Hook of the leg, this is gonna be it. 1, 2, oh my God, once again. I don't even know how many close calls we've had so far in this match, folks. This has been back and forth, and none of these men want to give up their shot at becoming the next JM Pro champion next week. Randy Rod now, another set of double thumbs down. Looks like the sit-down powerbomb again from Randy Rod, but it's reversed by Beretta. Great back body drop. Now Rod's on that apron. Climbing out, he's in a bad position right here. Beretta's in control, and he just knocks him right onto the outside. And this match is definitely getting out of control. The ref can't even contain it. The ref starts his count onto the outside. Beretta wisely rolling back into the ring. This match needs to be decided in the ring. And goes for the right hand. Rod just misses it. Wait a second. There's a quick modified rock bottom there on the outside. Now Rod's in control, and Beretta needs to get back in the ring. The ref's got a 4 count. Beretta finally getting back into the ring here. Rancid Rod waiting. Northern Lights suplex. And Rancid Randy Rod is out of control and out of his mind. He just wants this match to be over. He wants to put him away. And there's a quick side kick. Super kick by Rancid Randy Rod. Not many big men can lift their leg up that high, but Beretta acted like he didn't phase him quickly. Slams Rod back down to the ground, and he throws him back to the outside of the ring, and this is just becoming something that you got to do. These men are trying to get distance between each other to catch each other's breath. Now, Beretta throwing Rod back into the ring. And here comes Beretta, but Rod back to his feet. Wait a second. And there's a gut wrench into a gut buster. Unbelievable strength by Beretta to pick Rancid Rod up over his head like that. And there's a hook in the leg. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, another close call. And this time Beretta's getting in the ref's face about it. And now it looks like he's stalking Rancid Randy Rod. Looks like he's going to go for another jackhammer. He's got him up. And he's bringing him down. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, then another kick out. And this crowd is on their feet. They can't believe it. And I think Beretta's about to go for another one because he's just sick of putting up with Rancid Randy Rod's bullshit. Can he put him away right there? One more try. 1, 2, 3 right there. Unbelievable. That match exhausted me. This match had everything you could ask for. It had more suspense than you could even handle. I almost had a heart attack during it myself. There you see a 6'7", 300-pound monster do a swanton bomb off the top rope, which is something I've never seen before in my life. And that didn't even end the match. That'd be 3 or 4 of these vicious sit-down power bombs by Rancid Rod. Didn't put Beretta away. another 3 or 4 of these modified Death Valley drivers by Rancid Randy Rod. Didn't put them away. Beretta somehow comes on top after like 3 or 4 jackhammers to put the big man down. To move on next week. Main event next week, which after the 2 matches we just witnessed, folks, I can't wait for personally. You're going to see this man Beretta versus Sheldon Schultz, one-on-one. The winner walks out JM Pro champion. That's next week. The only place you're going to see it, the HCPW YouTube channel. Subscribe and turn those notifications on. And if you thought we were done, we are just getting started. Because this is going to be the most insane match of the night, I believe. A tornado tag match, 4 teams. Winners walk out tag team champions. Be sure to follow us on social media, folks. HCPW_2K, JM Pro 2K. Also, all the background music, theme songs, all presented by Taz Beats and PC Ratchet on SoundCloud. Make sure you hit them up. And of course, our biggest sponsor, Satan's Henchman Gaming. Your #1 source for socialized gaming. And here we go, folks, back in Providence, Rhode Island, the JM Pro Arena. And this is going to be my new favorite tag team amongst the roster. Swag on overload. El Pelador in the mask. And his boy Lawrence Fisher. Combined weight of 465 pounds. Hailing from Hawaii and Texas. These 2 men know only one thing, and that's how to have fun while they're in the ring. Swag on overload. It's going to be this crowd's favorite entrance of the night, folks. You can just feel the atmosphere in here. Oop, faked you out. These 2 men are hilarious, but not just that, they're very talented when it comes to being inside that squared circle. They have a good time, but they can back it up. And as we get ready for the next tag team entering the arena, as you can see, Swag on Overload's definitely ready. These men call themselves Pyro. Kevin Smith, Jacob Nolan, combined weight of 513 pounds from New York, New York. They're not as flamboyant as Swag on Overload. You can obviously tell that. They're here to just take names and take care of business. And the fact that they know that those tag team straps are on the line tonight, they're going to be doing everything possible to get a hold of them. And these two men are not messing around at all. They're not here for the glitz and the glamour. They're not here to have a good time. They're here for one thing only. That is to dominate. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the third tag team of this match. They call themselves the Cult of Azrael. Quinn Lovecraft with the long blonde hair. Evan Osborne wearing the mask. Combined weight of 505 pounds, hailing out of Cincinnati, Ohio. These two men, another two that are not here to mess around. They're not here to celebrate. All they want to do is win. And they're surely getting this crowd hyped up. Providence, Rhode Island is going nuts right now for the Code of Azrael. And I know, ladies and gentlemen, you might have heard that track earlier tonight. El Fuego and El Helio. You'll remember El Fuego from the first match. He was in that Cruiserweight Battle Royal. Ended up falling short. He had an opportunity tonight to walk away with 2 belts. But Scumbag Rob made sure that didn't happen. But he gets a second chance with his tag team partner El Helio to try to walk away with tag team gold. But I gotta say, he had 3 opponents in that first match of the night. Now he's going to deal with another 6 opponents. And we'll see if El Fuego and El Helio can win this match. And here we go, and this is going to be a cluster. Right away that match starts, and I think the ref should get out of the ring there, because it's just going to be collateral damage at this point. And I don't even know what to call first, but there I see El Pelador with a great Hurricane Rana on El Fuego. And there goes Fisher throwing Quinn over the top rope onto the outside. One of the members of Pyro with the quick leg lariat there. Kick to the chest of Osborne. And a leg drop. Meanwhile, El Helio on the other side of the ring. Look at that. Sunset flip onto the outside. Powerbomb. On the opposite side of the ring, you saw El Pelador just get tossed out. And this is just madness. Quickly, this match started in teams, but now it's all mixed up. You don't know who belongs to what squad. It's all over the place. El Pelador goes for a springboard drop kick. Nobody's there. He rolls out to the outside of the ring. On the other side of the ring, though, you're still seeing El Helio battling one of the members of Pyro, but he throws him in the ring quickly. And what a clothesline to Osborne, who's now rolling out of the ring unconscious. El Fuego in a load of hurt. Fisher taking control, showing his power. Look at that belly-to-back suplex without even falling down with him, showing the brute strength. And oh, wait a second. Double Russian leg sweep by Swag on Overload. They're showing the teamwork here early. And now Quinn Lovecraft being lifted up by El Pelador. El Pelador with an incredible German suplex right there after dropping him off the shoulders. And there's a roll-up pin right there. Is the ref even paying attention? Oh, he modifies it into a... Oh, there's another pin attempt. 1, 2, and a quick kick out after 2. Not enough to end the match. El Pelador now stalking Quinn Lovecraft, but then there's El Fuego hitting him in the head with a running insecurity. There's a hook of the leg by El Helio. I'm sorry, Fisher on El Helio. That's broken up quickly. Trying to keep up with all the action, but this is just madness. It's hard to keep track of who's in control and what's going on where. El Pelador just crashed and burned. El Fuego dodged a diving clothesline, and then he goes right to his tag team partner, but it's broken up by Osborne. Now Osborne working out El Fuego. And wait a second, El Helio getting pinned, but quickly broken up by El Fuego. Oh, wait a second. Big flying forearm. El Fuego now down. Meanwhile, Quinn Lovecraft going into the corner. El Pelador going after him. What's he setting up for here? And he just tosses him outside the ring, which seems to be the trend right now. Only 4 men in the ring. Wait, a pin attempt by Fisher on Osborne. 1, and it's broken up by one of the members of Pyro. And there's a quick shoulder block for his good effort. Fisher did not like that. And the only reason I'm calling him a member of Pyro, I get Smith and Nolan confused. They both look so much alike. And Fisher working on one of them, smashing the knee right into the mat. Meanwhile, Osborne, picking up El Helio. Nice swinging neck breaker. And it looks like he's going to try to go for the pin. Nope, just stomping him out. On the outside, El Fuego in a bad way. I believe that's Jacob Nolan, who's just tossing El Fuego around like a rag doll on the outside. Obviously, with so many competitors, there's no... Oh, wait, there was an armbar there, but it was quickly broken up by one of the members of the Cults of Azrael. Osborne able to be there in the right place at the right time. And there's another one of those great German suplex by El Pelador on Kevin Smith, I believe. Might have that wrong. Or that might have been Nolan again. And there's El Pelador on the outside of the ring at the top of your screen fighting El Fuego. They're just going back and forth with strikes. And there's a hook of the leg on the inside of the ring. Osborne hooking the leg of Fisher, quickly broken up by El Fuego. And then Quinn was picking up El Helio, but it was broken up. Now El Pelidor, what's he setting up? What's he setting up Smith for? Double arm pile driver right there. Meanwhile, Osborne choking Fisher with 1 foot. Insult to injury. And El Helio just busted open Quinn Lovecraft. And this match is just insane. El Helio now on the outside, springboard, goes for a 450 splash and crashes and burns. I don't know how he got to his feet so quickly. Throws a knee to the gut of Quinn, knocking Quinn down. Fisher exchanging right hands to Osborne, follows it up by a running shoulder block, knocking Osborne down. El Fuego hitting Nolan with a running enziguri. El Helio hitting Smith with a clothesline. And there's a spine buster by Fisher onto El Helio. I'm just trying to keep up, folks. I apologize for my stuttering, but this is just too much to even manage. El Fuego on the outside of the ring, and then gets tossed right back into it. El Pelidor, nice drop toe hold reversal onto Quinn Lovecraft. And wait, and then there's Quinn Lovecraft with the drop toe hold reversal of his own. These two just going back and forth. There's a nice fireman's carry there by Smith onto El Helio. Back and forth right hands. Unbelievable. And we see Quinn Lovecraft on the top rope, going to the outside, and there's El Pelidor getting hit right against the barricade there. And those people in the front row getting their money's worth, and there's a Judge dropping his head onto the apron. Meanwhile, there's a 619 by El Fuego, and now he's going to the top rope. What are we going to see here? Go for a moonsault? Oh, looks like a corkscrew moonsault, but wisely Smith was able to roll out of the way. Now Quinn Lovecraft on the top rope, he's jumping, but we got a pin attempt, but it's broken up by Osborne. El Helio knocking Osborne down from behind for good measure, just for his effort. There's a spin around, Hurricane Rana, into a pin attempt right there by El Helio. 1, 2, and that's probably the deepest pin attempt we've seen so far in this match. And I don't know, this match might last all night, folks, the way this is going. Everyone is just on top of everyone. Anytime there's a pin attempt, there's someone there to break it up. Now what a clothesline there by, I believe, Jacob Nolan, a pyro, and then gets tossed out of the ring by El Pelidor, swag on overload. Meanwhile, Osborne, El Helio, they're battling in the corner. Kick underneath the knee. And a clothesline by Osborne. Meanwhile, Fisher's on the top rope. And he's going to the outside. He knocks down Nolan. And this is just non-stop. Wait, there's a pin attempt. 1, 2, and a breakup. Oh, it was a kick out, actually. Kick out followed by the breakup. I don't know if anyone is going to be able to get a pinfall here. El Fuego throwing rights just to save his life. I'm noticing now El Fuego's got blood on his chest. Maybe it's Quinn Lovecraft's because he's leaking from the head. El Fuego picking up a member of Pyro. I believe it's Nolan. Nolan goes for a clothesline, misses, and look at the single leg drop kick. Pin attempt. 1, 2. Oh my God! I thought El Fuego would have won it for him and El Helio. Meanwhile, speaking of El Helio, what's he setting up for? Going over the top rope! Unbelievable. Fisher was in a bad way. Quinn Lovecraft going out there to check on everybody. And here comes his partner, Osborne. Now we only got 2 men in the ring, and El Fuego's on the top rope. He's hoping that, I think that's Nolan, to get to his feet. There's the Hurricane Rana. Go for the pin before the ring gets too crowded, and it's too late. El Fuego gets reversed and into that shoulder block. Wait, reversing the right hand, coming back at him. And another Hurricane Rana, this time set up for another 619. El Fuego's been all over this ring tonight, folks. And this isn't even his first match on the card. Unbelievable. Oh, and my leg just jumped over 3 guys to hit that corkscrew. And he's going for a pin, but it's broken up before even the ref can get in position. El Fuego's doing everything he can to try to win this match for his team, while everyone else is brawling. El Fuego with a quick arm drag on to Quinn. Now Smith getting in the way between El Fuego and Quinn. They're hitting him like a ping pong ball. And they go right back to each other like it's nobody's business. Now we're just starting to see the carnage just seem to add up into this match. I think the match is starting to take a toll on a lot of the competitors. El Fuego is still trying to set up for something, but he got interrupted. Now El Pelidor reverses, but a quick reversal by El Fuego into an arm drag. Meanwhile, I believe that's Nolan of Pyro hitting Fisher of Swag on Overload with a short arm clothesline that turns him inside out. And then Fisher gets right up and hits him with a short arm shoulder block. And that's another man busted open. El Pelidor, 1, 2, 3 right there! 3 right there! They won it! Where's the maestro? You gotta cue that music. One of my favorite themes on the whole card. They pulled it out. This match was very hard to manage, as you can see by the replays. There were so many different moves going on all at the same time. Different altercations going on between everybody all at the same time throughout the entire match. But there they are, folks. Swag on Overload just came into the JM Pro Arena, and they're holding up the Tag Team Championship belts. You couldn't ask for anything better on your first night on the show. El Pelidor's had plenty of success last season on JM Pro in the Cruiserweight division. But in his first match with his new partner in Season 2, he walks away as one half of the Tag Team Champions. Incredible. Congratulations to Swag on Overload right there. And now it's time for our main event. Yes, the second Battle Royal of the night, because we need to crown one more champion. And I thought, what better way to end the show? The first episode of Season 2. We're live on the HCPW YouTube channel. We got to get the ladies involved. We have a 6-woman Battle Royal. The last woman standing is the JM Pro Women's Champion. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe, you're following. You gotta make sure you hit us up on all social media. That's HCPW2K. That's JM Pro 2K. Big shout out to my boys, Taz Beats, PC Ratchet on SoundCloud. Make sure you hit them up, look for them. That's PC space Ratchet, and that's Taz Beats, TAZ space BEATZ, Taz Beats on SoundCloud. They got great beats. Thanks to everybody from HCPW that allowed this to happen, this show to come back. I'm having a lot of fun here tonight. I hope you guys are. We're gonna keep this going. Make sure you know already. We have a main event already scheduled for next week, right here on JM Promotions Live, right here on the HCPW YouTube channel. We got Beretta going one-on-one with Sheldon Schultz for the JM Pro Championship. So you don't want to miss that next week. So like I said, when you don't just subscribe here, you turn the notifications on here. You got to know what's going on. You hit us up on Twitter, you hit us up on Instagram, you hit us up on everything. And we're about to get this next match underway because, as a good friend of mine always says, it's about to be lit, fam.
And we keep rolling up, smoke them down, pass them round, they don't know about us. Hold me back up, hold me down, still gon' run it up. Said hold me back up, hold me down, still gon' run it up. Hold me back up, hold me down, still gon' run it up. Hold me back up, hold me down, still gon' run it up. I'm still gon' run it up.
And here we go. 6-woman battle royale for the women's championship belt, and the first contender is Arrow Storm. I'm a big fan of this young talent coming in here with a lot of energy and a lot of potential. Says that she's part of Arrow Club. Arrow Storm, 5'10", 150 pounds, from Bismarck, North Dakota. And she's hoping to make her debut, like a lot of others have made their debut tonight, with some championship silver, not gold. We do silver around here, just so. And that's JM Pro style, just letting you know. But got a great opportunity. Great opportunity. And the second contestant of the match, she goes by the name Bay, B-A-Y, very simple, very classy, and she's also the shortest contestant in the match at 5'1", weighs 140 pounds, from London, England. That UK style she's bringing over to the States here in Providence, Rhode Island, southern New England, getting their first taste of Bay. And the next contestant at 5'5", 135 pounds, from Westbrook, Maine. She goes by the name of Emily Taylor. And the lovely Emily Taylor making not just her JM Pro debut, but her in-ring debut. And what better way to make your in-ring debut by trying to walk away with some championship hardware? And here's another victim of circumstance from Scumbag Nation, another former member of the UWA roster. And as I got a time to speak with Ratchet Regina last week, as she departed UWA, she was more of a victim of circumstance. She was signed to a stable contract under UWA, and once Scumbag Raw and Rancid Rod had their disagreement, she was kind of forced onto her own without even asking. So now she has a shot at a women's championship here tonight. And here comes Victoria Kelly, 5'5", 135 pounds, from New York, New York. Only had to take about a 3.5-hour drive up from New York to Providence. So she's been here all day getting ready for this matchup. And here comes another familiar face to the JM Pro fan base. Only two women in this match returning from season 1 of JM Pro. You already saw Ratchet Regina coming back, and here is Oxy Bell, sitting at 5'4" and 175 pounds. She's ready to make her season 2 debut. And it seems to me Providence has remembered Oxley, giving her the ovation she deserves. And here we go, getting it started right away, no wasted time. And wait a second, did Victoria just get eliminated already? Is she already out of this match? Victoria Kelly got eliminated within the first 5 seconds of this matchup. And now this 6-woman matchup just turned into a 5-woman matchup as Victoria Kelly walks back to the locker room. Her entrance lasted longer than her time in the match. Unbelievable. Meanwhile, in the corner, Bay working on Arrow Storm. And now here comes Ratchet Regina. Arrow Storm and Ratchet going to be the two biggest women in the matchup. Oxy Bell goes for a springboard dropkick with nobody there. Able to get right up, though, luckily for her. And the whole key to this match is just like the first match on the card, folks. You want to stay inside the ring. That's what it's all about. Oh, wait a second. Who was that? Oxy Bell just got thrown over the top rope. Now we're already down to 4. And Oxy Bell can't believe it. This is incredible. And Oxy Bell reluctantly has to go back to the locker room. Another person whose entrance lasted longer than their time in the match. Now we got a 4-on-4 here. Ratchet on Bay. We got Arrow Storm on Emily. And look at Bay showing that UK style. Ratchet getting that modified face buster. Now Bay going right to Arrow. She is the shortest in this match, but she is not scared of these two tall women beside her. Emily stopping Bay from rolling to the outside, trying to get a breath here. Meanwhile, Arrow Storm working on Ratchet, and there's a big dive and elbow drop. And then Emily in the other corner working on Bay, trying to eliminate her. And now, wait, Arrow has Ratchet up against the ropes. Got her up on her shoulders. This ain't good. Ratchet Regina is now out of the match. Now we're down to the last 3. And the main event so far is the quickest match on the card. Arrow Storm with a Russian leg sweep on Emily. Bay getting back to her feet. And look at Bay chanting to this crowd. You need to be paying attention to Arrow. Arrow got a hold of her. Bringing her up. Oh, great reversal by Bay, though. Must have saw her coming. Now she's good. She's good. Arrow. Picking Arrow up, putting her on the shoulder. Was about to throw over the top rope. Arrow wisely getting off the shoulder and chopping Bay back down. Meanwhile, Emily on the other side of the ring trying to catch her breath. Doesn't want to waste time, though. They see her over there. They're going to try to eliminate her. Arrow picking up Bay. Bay with a great arm drag reversal. But then Emily inserts herself into the confrontation, throwing Bay into the corner. A nice chop there. And then another one by Arrow. And Emily and Arrow seem to be working together on the 5'1" Bay from England. And wait. Oh, wait. Bay's on the outside, but luckily Emily hits Arrow with a German. But wait. I don't think that matters. Emily goes right to Bay. Now she's trying to push her off the apron. This could be a one-on-one match real soon. Can Bay hold on? The smallest member of this matchup. She's fighting with everything she's got. Emily's fighting with everything she has. And luckily, Bay able to throw her shoulder into the gut. Now Arrow putting Emily up on her shoulders, bringing her to the ropes. Now she's trying to eliminate her, and Bay's helping. Emily is getting double teamed. I don't think she's going to be able to withstand it, and there she goes over the top rope. Emily Taylor gone, and it's Arrow Storm versus Bay. One of these two women is going to be the JM Pro Women's Champion in a DDT by Arrow Storm. Arrow off the top rope, trying to go for the elbow drop. Misses. Bay stalking her. But wait. Arrow kick to the midsection. Chop to the chest. Now she's got Bay by the head, bringing her over to the ropes. And now I think we're going to see elimination. No, a slingshot. Whipping Bay right back to the middle of the ring. And 450 splash by Arrow Storm. And Arrow looks like that did more damage than her. Slow to get up. All she's going to do is throw her over the top rope. But wait. Just back and forth. Russian leg sweep by Arrow Storm. What's she calling for? She going for a super kick right here. Oh, a single leg drop kick by Arrow Storm. Bay is out cold. I don't know why she's dragging her in the middle of the ring. You can't win this by pinfall. You need to throw your opponent over the top rope. Knocking your opponent unconscious is probably the worst thing you can do in this situation because you need to get them over the top rope. And a great reversal by Arrow Storm. Big clothesline, taking Bay right off her feet, followed by a nice standing drop kick. And now she's just picking on Bay. I don't know if Bay can handle too much more. What a maneuver right there. Shades of Maniac Martin from last season. What he calls the Maniacism. And Arrow Storm gets reversed with a right hand by Bay. Now Bay trying to get in control, but Arrow Storm with a great fireman's carry. Now picking Bay up, bringing her over to the rope. Then we're going to try to see another elimination right here. Can Arrow Storm do it? Can Arrow Storm throw Bay over the top rope and become women's champion? Bay wisely able to get to the apron, but she's not done. Arrow Storm shoving that foot of hers right in the chest, trying to push her off. Bay doing everything she could to hang on. She's still alive in this match. Arrow Storm now hit with a front flip neck breaker right there. Shot by Arrow Storm though, trying to come back, but blocks the right hand. Bay coming back. Right hand blocked by Arrow Storm now. These women are doing everything they can. They're laying it all on the line. They both want to be women's champion. And there it is. It's all over. It's all over. Arrow Storm becomes the JM Pro Women's Champion. Here you see Arrow Storm go for that elbow drop and miss. You thought Bay could have taken advantage, but she didn't. But then later on, the 450 splash by Arrow Storm. Arrow Storm came out of left field in this match. But she's showing the resiliency and the passion that you need to see from any woman that wants to be champion. And you can hear this Providence crowd getting very used to yelling Arrow Club. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for joining us here tonight on the first episode of Season 2 of JM Pro Live. We're going to be here every Friday. Make sure you subscribe to the HCPW YouTube channel. Turn those notifications on. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at HCPW_2K and JM Pro 2K. Also, make sure you hit up SoundCloud, PC Space Ratchet, and also Taz Beats, T-A-Z space B-E-A-T-Z, Taz Beats, for all the background music that we use on our show. We'd like to thank all of you for joining us. Make sure you join us right here next week. We got the main event of Beretta versus Sheldon Schultz for the JM Pro Championship. You don't want to miss that. Also, make sure you're tuning in this Sunday. We got more HCPW action coming at you. Thank you for joining us, and good night.
Give me a beat and I'll fuck it up. Just be discreet.